What's up guys, welcome to another video, and today we are tuning the 2023 Corvette C8 ZO6. So I've been wanting to get my hands on this car for a while now. When it first came out, I don't know what I was doing. I didn't get this car, like the same thing I did with the super stock, but now I got it now, and we're going to tune it. So I got two tunes for y'all today. I have a stock motor tune, I have a swap motor tune. So that being said, let's get into it. All right, let's get into the upgrades. So I threw on twin turbos, and after that I upgraded everything is a max as it can be, max brake. I have the stock transmission, or the stock gearing transmission, so it has 8-speed in it, and everything else is as high as can go. It sucks that you can't remove the wing, because that really hurts the top speed for it. Even though this doesn't have the most downforce, it still hurts the top speed. All right, let's jump into the tune. Tire pressure, front 55 or rear 15. Gearing, final drive 2.20, first gear 5.10, second gear 3.61, third gear 2.65, fourth gear 2.06, fifth gear 1.67, sixth gear 1.40, seventh gear 1.19, eighth gear 1.10. As you can see in the bottom right with the graph, I went pretty aggressive on the gearing because unfortunately this car is pretty underwhelming on its top speed. As you're going to see coming up next, I gave it the best chance it possibly can at giving best gearing as I possibly could. Alignment, camber front and rear 0, toe front and rear 0, angle caster 7, anti-roll bars front and rear all the way stiff, springs front all the way soft, rear 417, ride height all the way up, rebound stiffness front 1, rear 13, bump stiffness front 13, rear 4. Nothing narrow. Braking I just have at 70%. Differential, acceleration and deceleration 100. Okay, you can see it makes 1200 horsepower, 844 foot-pounds of torque. Not the best torque. Like I said, this is a flat plane crank, and just over 3,000 pounds. It's a kind of mid, especially the torque really hurts it. That's why the aggressive gearing is really needed. So anyway, the share tune code is 794-381-544. So now let's show you what the sucker can do. All right, now let's show you what the sucker can do. Let's do a little burnout. Kind of hard to do a burnout with a sucker. There we go. Find this little sweet spot. Boom, line it up. And I forgot to mention, if y'all don't know how to do advanced loss control, I'll link the video up here to my main channel video where I show you with a hand cam on how to do advanced loss control. So this is where you can do this. You can get up screen and you can hold it like this. So it's very simple. I have a hand cam showing you how to do it. But yeah, so you can rev it up as high as you can around about 4,500 RPM and let it rip. That grips so well because of the mid-engine. Bang, 170. 170 is not too bad. I'd say it's kind of mid-range for what this car is. But yeah, I mean, I like it. You can get the aggressive launch out of it. It's not going to wheelie. It just hooks and goes. So now let me show you the half mile. Alrighty, we at the half mile. Let's do a burnout. Same thing, we'll reverse burnout. Oh yeah, that tire's nice and hot. Same thing, get up here. You got your little advanced lock control. High as you can. Around about 4,500 RPM and let it rip. $192. That is pretty slow for a car making 1,200 horsepower. The thing that hurts it is the wing. Even though it's not a lot of downforce, is just holding it back. If you like the C8 Z06, this is with the stock motor, this is like the maximum you're gonna get out of it. So I mean, it's a mid-performing car. So that being said, let's hop in the swap motor, which is making about 1,400 horsepower, and hopefully we get some better results. So let's hop into it. Okay, so now we're in the swap motor tune, and the motor that I swapped into it is the 7.2 racing V8, and as you can see, he made it a bit lighter, literally almost 100 pounds lighter. So that'll definitely help with the lackluster top speed. And you already know we went twin turbo, and like everything else fully upgraded. The only change it was the swap in the motor. Now let's get on to the tune. Tire pressure front 55, rear 15. Gearing final drive 2.20, first gear 4.10, second gear 3.01, third gear 2.33, fourth gear 1.87, fifth gear 1.53, sixth gear 1.30, seventh gear 1.12, eighth gear 1.09. Alignment, camber front and rear 0, toe front and rear 0, angle caster 7, anti-roll bars front and rear all the way stiff, springs front all the way soft, rear 403, ride height all the way up, dampening, rebound stiffness front 1, rear 13, bump stiffness front 13, rear 4. Nothing narrow, braking to have at 70%, differential, acceleration and deceleration 100. So as you can see, we're making 1,356 horsepower, 1,021 foot-pounds of torque, and like I said, another 100 pounds lighter. So to make it a little more horsepower, but the torque is over 200, so it's ever gonna feel a lot less lazy. The tune name is called Car Things Drag M, and the shared tune code is 122668313. So that being said, let's show you what the sucker can do. All right, so let's see what a little more horsepower can do. Feel a little burnout. Automatically you feel like the torque is freaking there. Let me tell you, easier burnout. Get back up to it. So certain motors with like this motor cannot do advanced lock control. As you can see here, it just goes as high as it goes. So you can't do advanced lock control. So this is the maximum you're gonna get and gonna let it rip. A little spin because of the rain, it's all right. 177, usually you can get about 180 when it's not raining, but I feel like with the more torque, I mean, it got more horsepower, but the torque just makes it feel like it's just picking up more. So yeah, 177 is not too bad. Again, like this car is kind of just slow naturally. So anyway, let's see what this thing can do in the half mile. Okay, so we're at the half mile now. Let's do a little burnout. So it is a little damp out here. It's rainy season right now, so I've been trying to dodge the rain. So the launch is not going to be exactly how it's going to be when it's dry, but when it's dry, the sucker hooks up. So let's get it as high as you can. We're about 3,900 RPM and let it rip. Still a little wet, but it's okay. Hey, this thing moving. 200. Yeah. This car is not the best drag racing car in Forza by any means. It's okay. It's really underwhelming, honestly. I personally thought this car is going to be better, but I squeezed as much juice I could get out of the tune, I promise. So if you're a C8 Z06 lover, this is the best you can get out of it. So I guarantee you, if you line up against another C8 Z06, you're going to have a very short time. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Let me know down in the comments what other cars you want me to tune. With that being said, I'll see you next time. Peace.